I'm reviewing a PlayStation 5 exclusive you're not gonna want to miss.
Astra, is anyone listening? It's Selene. I've crashed on Atropos. Suit status operational, but my sidearm is missing. Heading towards White Shadow Broadcast.
I've gone hands-on with a bullet roguelike title, something I've never really played like this at all. Talking about Returnal, this is Housemarque. They are back, and to be honest, Housemarque's newest title is incredible. Returnal is what Resogun would be outside of the ship. I kid you not. This is absolute chaos, a ton of fun, and tough. Like tough to the extent of super hard, very punishing. If you like these types of games, you're definitely not going to want to miss it on this one. Housemarque has actually created their own genre. This roguelike bullet hell title is something that's very surprising. The bullet hell mechanic is something that's really kind of hooked me. I'm not a fan of roguelites whatsoever. I find them just too tough and irritating because I just don't want to get bashed over and over and over again. However, the bullet hell mechanic behind the game though keeps driving me forward and pushing me. You get to the sense of once you finish the area, because every area you're in could be your last life. This is it. You only get one life. Push hard, push tough. Can you complete it? And sometimes you sneak away just with a sliver of health. And other times you don't. And then you're scrambling. You start all over again and then repeat the process. Best part is every time you jump in, it's always different. I'm never experiencing the same thing over and over again. Yeah, I'm seeing the same enemies. I'm into the same familiar areas, but the way the map kind of portrays itself as you unfold is always different. So I'm not going into the same corridor. I can't normally expect which way the enemy's just going to spawn in and then just light them up. It doesn't work that way. It's always new, always fresh, and just engaging, and it's creepy. So creepy, but so cool. The horror mechanic, don't really see that too much here. It's more just the creeping eeriness of the game, and it's beautiful. Housemarque, focusing on the PlayStation 5, really showcases the power of the PlayStation 5 itself and the DualSense controller. Absolutely need to touch on the DualSense controller. The haptic feedback in the game allows you the ability to zoom in with the L2 or go all the way to give your alt fire with your gun. Very cool mechanic. The rumble sensation with the DualSense is such a highlight. It's so subtle. They've done this thing magically well. The raindrops you can feel on your suit. Then all of a sudden it pours, and then you're getting hit by other bullets and other creatures, and then everything just intensifies. The music in the audio in the game is just like a score of no other. Bullet hell mechanics with a roguelike sensation for Returnal is definitely one of my top titles this year. The mysteries around the world of why Selene is there on this planet and what is going on. Why are these symbiotes here? What is the purpose of her reliving her memories and then encountering her own corpse as she travels back into the world is so well mastered and is so perfected that it just brings you the sense of subtle story, yet with this gameplay mechanic, and it's just a huge loop. It keeps me going forward. Again, not my style, but definitely one I can't seem to put down. One life is the name of the game here with Returnal. It is that simple. You are out there to survive, and the way you power up and get new abilities, new guns, new mechanics, you find them out in the world. And no, you don't bring those back with you. You start from scratch all over again. And it's kind of one of the highlights that pushes the game, because you want to keep going out and exploring new areas and new zones to find out what else you can find around the corner to help you push and survive to get into that next area and ultimately the boss. And then, well, if you're able to survive that one, it's definitely one of the highlights. It's one of those moments that I actually kind of cheered sitting in my seat once I was able to beat the boss. Housemarque has absolutely nailed this for PlayStation 5. If you have a PlayStation 5, you owe it to yourself to play this game. For me, Returnal scores a high one. It's there with the 10. A masterpiece set upon a mysterious world. You have one life to live, so give it everything you have, and it will reward you. Returnal is a must-have.